Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizkia and today I will answer the question from the previous videos about self-worth. According to the speaker, it is not a sign of sickness and it is not a flaw. Instead, it is a way to protect self-worth. By procrastinating, people will come up with excuses like, I only have this much time left, but I still can complete the task, and that's where they are protecting their self-worth. Well, self-worth theory says that many people equate the performance equal ability and ability equals their self-worth. And then these ideas are fused. Performing poorly feels like being less capable or less worthy. The speaker says procrastinators are often over motivated, like both away and towards something. They are high achievers who both strongly want to success and also strongly afraid of failure. And perfectionism raises the stakes and increases fear. So this creates two opposing motivational forces that make people feel stuck. And this stuckness make them feel like unable to start. Well, the speaker present three strategies. It is shortened for DTC. Yes, number one is the develop awareness, where we need to understand the motivational roots of procrastination and know this whether you're feeling approach motives or avoidant motives, and then observe your emotion and thoughts, and then move to the second. T stands for tip the balance, like shift the balance toward approach motivation. We need to remind ourselves why the task is matters and list positive reasons for doing it. And then frame the task as an opportunity and experiment or a way to serve others. And then break it into small, manageable pieces. And lastly, we have the C stands for challenge PAW. PAW stands for performance equal ability and ability equals worth. We need to reject these beliefs and we need to remember that our worth is not defined by our academic outcomes. Well, grades are often determined scholarships, family pride, and job prospects. So students fear producing imperfect work, and many Indonesian students hesitate to start until they feel fully prepared or motivated, which often never happens. And then they also weak at time management habits, which is so am I. The transition from the high school students to university students, like we don't have structured schedule as a university students, and there is, and that's when the procrastination become more easier. Like it is easier to happen to us. And lastly, also the digital distraction like scrolling TikToks or watching watching anything like dramas, YouTube, or maybe animation or films, and chatting with friends can also often replace our study time. For example, like I heard my friends say that they feel no, they fear classes because they are afraid of their supervisors criticism, which we don't know whether it will happen or not. And then some of them also finish assignment at 1 to 3 a.m. because they spend the whole day warming up. And then lastly, doing organization or part-time work first as a way to avoid academic tasks. I do agree. Procrastination is an emotional coping mechanism. People delay tasks to protect themselves from the painful possibility of failing something in the future. And understanding this makes procrastinations more human and less shameful, I think. And it also allows us to approach the problem with compassion and strategy, which is what I'm trying right now. As far as I encounter, they talk about procrastination or they view but procrastination as a joke. Like I heard this one slang called SKS, which stands for Sistem Kebut Semalam, and then they normalize academic stress. Um, so they view this as a joke and also something normal. And this shows that many students view procrastination as a universal part of university life rather than personal struggle. I would change my habit on waiting for me to feel motivated before starting because motivation came when you start doing something, not when you haven't started yet. And I already tried with this task. I listened to the video first, like maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I do or I answer these questions. Like I do it step by step, not like the whole thing, because if I do the whole thing at once, I feel unmotivated at all. Well, for me, this means I should make learning decisions based on what I want to achieve, not what I'm afraid of. Like, so that it encourages me to work from a place of growth and hope rather than the fear of failure. And as a learner, it reminds me to try, try to be brave and to be positive about my goals. Because if it's not me, then who can make my dreams come true? And I think that's all for my answer. And thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.